Hello, and welcome back to Chrono Trigger. In the future, I'm gonna learn you some lessons.
Welcome back, Space Cadets, to Hal and Dave's trip to Jupiter.
Hey. Alright, so if I didn't make it clear before, I'm gonna tell you what I'm planning on doing with this game. And I think I said it in previous playthroughs, is I'm not going for every secret, and I'm not planning on doing things perfectly. For a couple reasons. One, I don't think it would be that fun to do that, because for one thing, I don't want to have you all go through the grinding, the stops. Chrono Trigger is meant to be a much more kinetic RPG, and I'm trying to keep that to an extent.
So, is there a certain ending that requires a ton of grinding?
I would say not really, but there is one ending that would make the game a little longer. But again, I'm not going to talk too much about that. That's for later. Right now,
Sounds good.
Right now we got our team here. We are going Robo, Luca, Chrono, because they are the best.
So we have the Time Lord, the robot, and the robosexual.
Don't you mean Goku, Gundam, Zaku, and Bulma? Gundam, Zaku?
That ain't Goku, that's Tapion.
Yeah, Tapion, Zaku, and Bulma. Yes. Together. They're the anime club. But no, okay. So, I'm going to explain what I'm planning on doing in this playthrough. I'm going to go for Chrono's Ultimate Sword, Frog's Ultimate Sword, and all the characters. That's kind of the ultimate goal of the playthrough, and if I feel like I want to stop and do one or two other secrets or interesting stuff, I will do that. I'm not going to say much because Hal here hasn't played this game.
That's true. I'm fascinated by everything I've seen so far, though.
So, right now, and I feel like this is a game you should try and play yourself. So, again, don't expect me to do everything in this game. This is not a full playthrough. This is just for fun. And I'm not going to do all the endings. I may do some of the other endings if I find good save points to show them off. That it. Cool? Cool.
Cool.
Alright, let's see. Now we're going to decide what time to go to.
Okay, so Medina Village in 1080.
Yeah, that would send us back to,
well, they're going to lynch us if we go there.
Yeah, so this is usually
the Protodome, 2300 AD.
We could, but we'll go straight to the Mystic Mountain.
65 million BC.
Yep. We're gonna head there, and we're gonna get another party member along the way. But we'll talk about her when we get to her.
Are we going to teach cave women how to love?
No. And if people are worried about spoilers, I'm not going to talk too much about it because, again, I'm going to keep, like, the major spoilers secret. And that's how we get back to that.
Are you able to jump back into the time portal? Oh, you are.
Yep. That's how
it's a time slide. It's sort of like a water slide, only slightly less wet.
Yeah, this is how we're going to be able to travel to and from.
Old man's just like, hey, make sure you clean off your shoes when you come in.
Yep. So, again, we're going to focus on the major aspects about Chrono Trigger. And that's what I'm planning on doing for this game. Whee!
Now I'm just thinking of Portal. It's like, do they have the same inertia coming out of the portal as they do going in?
It's best not to think about it.
That would hurt.
Okay, Berserker's not that great. Hey! Dinosaurs! Let's do a little bit of
But are they extreme dinosaurs?
No, they aren't the extreme dinosaurs.
Well, they got like that crest on their head, but... what are they? That's a Parasaurolophus.
Yes. I'm sure that's what it is.
Little Hal knew things about dinosaurs back when he was 5. Whoa.
They're called runners. Anyway.
Robo just destroyed that dinosaur with his disco rave.
Yep. The power of disco will save you all. Anyway. Like I said, these are some of the creatures we're going to be fighting in this section. We're going through what I like to call Anime Jurassic Park.
I mean, this is just normal everyday stuff in the world of Dragon Ball.
It's true. But
I was very confused by those scenes of Gohan chasing down a T-Rex and cutting off its tail to turn into a steak.
oh yeah, that's
That was like filler stuff while they were training. Well,
bas-
Big Daddy Piccolo threw him to the wild.
well, that's what Big Daddy Piccolo does. You know, you throw him to the wild. These things.
He threw him out into the wilderness at the age of 5? And still he's a better dad than Goku.
Well, of course. Let's see, Fire Punch. This is gonna be fun. This is one of my...
Okay, so this is Luco and Robo?
Yeah. Luca charges him up, and he does a Fire Punch! And kills him.
Oh, that's nice.
So, one thing's, like I said, a bunch of characters have text with each other. Luca and Mar also have a couple with each other as well.
You know, something bothered me when I was doing some editing for these episodes.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the box art of the game, and it shows Marl casting fire on Chrono's sword.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that can't happen. Not in the game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It might have been an early thing, early artwork.
Yeah, they probably just gave the rough outline to Toriyama, and they're like, here, draw something.
Well,
And then he did. Because that's what Toriyama does.
Toriyama just draws something, and then he's like, I only want to do one volume of manga. Don't question this.
Oh, is that like what he did after Dragon Ball?
Yeah, Toriyama... the weekly manga schedule in Japan is rough. And,
I imagine so. How much do they have to get done in a week?
Okay, so the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, I'm just gonna call him the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho, or for you modern kids, the creator of Hunter x Hunter.
Yukihiro Togashi, I think his name was?
Tagashi. But I'm just gonna keep it simple because I don't want to keep pronouncing Japanese names all the time.
Yu Yu Hakusho man.
Yu Yu Hakusho man. He's also married to the creator of Sailor Moon.
Oh, well, that'll make you some money.
Yes, I'm surprised he still makes manga at all.
I mean, when you love what you do.
Oh, yeah. But no, Togashi is a really great creator. But according to him, when he was on the weekly grind, all he had time for was food and bathroom duties.
He just had to keep drawing, huh?
Keep drawing, and while some major manga have assistants and stuff like that, to give you an idea, it's kind of like this. There's a lot of idolization in the American comics community towards Japanese style creations.
Where it's largely attributed to just one person.
Yes, but here's the thing: it's not just one person.
Oh yeah, they have understudies and assistants that draw things like backgrounds or special items.
Yes,
I forget who it was, but there was some artist who hired someone just to draw motorcycles for them.
Dude, it's insane. There's actually. It wasn't well known. And in American comics, we credit basically everyone who does something, unless it's a very
as you should, in
scandalous thing. We even credit the people who do the letters in our books.
Lettering is a job.
Yeah, it's a job, and color. But
let's continue on to this meeting site while we go off on a tangent.
Yes. Anyway.
Whoa, cave people.
But you have to understand,
bubblegum people.
Drawing 18 pages each week is insane.
I mean, having some amateur experience at drawing comics myself, I can agree with that.
And even in black and white, you still have to ink it, make it look good, and even then, you might have to redo some stuff.
Okay, so these people and their largely pink sprites make me feel like Majin Buu has taken over the past.
Maybe they did. You don't know that. But, no, we're,
Who travel back in time have much progeny!
Yes, but nah.
Okay, so, wait, what did that tell us? Did that tell us anything?
No, they're just, confused, so we're...
I'm confused, too, so... Dactyl nest. I did see them talking about the dactyl.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I'm trying to remember this bit, because I'm actually, right now, just exploring, trying to get my bearings here. But, okay. But anyway, it's very hard to make manga, and this is actually a story one creator told. You see, there's this creator called Colleen Doran. She's one of the most impressive artists who worked in the industry. Her work is amazing, and she mostly does it all by herself.
What did she work on?
Indie comics you probably never heard of. Anyway,
you were talking manga for a second there.
Yeah, well, I'm talking... She actually met with manga people, and they were shocked by she was only able to do that by herself. Because... in American comics, it is a lot more self-reliant. In manga, you might just have one person who just does the character designs. Or something. Or just writes the story. Or anything. But but a lot of comic creators actually do a lot of things by themselves here. We're going to go down here.
You know what, I was recently on a date, and I picked up a copy of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time manga that I found at an FYE. I was shocked to find out that FYE still existed, first of all.
Yeah.
But I love me some Zelda, so I was reading it. And it was interesting to look at, because I realized that there was definitely some frames and some pages where you could tell, like, the artist had to meet a deadline, so it was kind of simple, or they drew the same thing they had already drawn again. But then there were other pages where they had like a dramatic pose or something, and you were like, this is where the artist really cared and really wanted to do something cool.
Oh, that's true in any, like, comics, if you actually look at it. Admittedly, there are a lot of issues with how comics are nowadays, but...
So, wait, do we have to find Baby Kino?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember where he is, because, again, I haven't...
They mentioned something about the Dactyl Nest.
The Dactyl Nest, I think we're going to have to just go there.
Yeah, because you're leafing through this text, like, really fast.
But
what I was thinking is that, those... You can definitely tell that the artist was under some kind of deadline, and they had to get it done. But they really want to do a good job, and so... Like, I'm definitely the, like, less is more kind of opinion, where I would rather have, 13 episodes instead of 26 episodes of a show, if they're better, that kind of thing.
Oh, I
Quality over quantity.
I agree with that, in my estimation.
Then again, one of my favorite animes is 6 episodes long, so...
I remember why I didn't want to do this yet. The Dactyl...
Is he killing us?
Well, he just did. He's powerful, so I gotta revive Chrono here.
Wait, he's a dactyl?
Yeah.
He looks like a freaking great ape from Dragon Ball with wings attached.
It's true. So, Luca, fire. I gotta do a combo on him.
If we game over, where will that leave us?
Well, we're gonna have to do probably a little bit of grinding.
But this is the path we're supposed to go on? There's no other path?
I think this is kind of like this is one of those things that it's kind of a mini boss. So we're just gonna.
Sure seems like it. Jeez, that was twice the amount of HP you had. Oh no, okay. So his rock monsters are still here.
Yep. So we're gonna have to deal with them as well.
Oh, you got this.
Yeah. At this point, I do. Unless, okay, I gotta do a little bit of healing here.
Okay, Luca's injured but not down. That's always kind of cool when a character's sprite posture reflects the status that they're in.
Oh yeah, no, I'm always into that type of thing. Chrono attack. But I'm probably going to have to focus on robo healing people. Okay. Yeah. Tech.
He's taking the least damage, yeah.
Yeah, but he has a cure beam, so he's going to do that. Mid-tonic.
I am a robot of mass destruction. Feel my healing beam.
Feel my love.
I will kill you with love.
Alright, slash. We'll do that. These things are, like I said, I remember
They're
this.
Called schists. That was a cave ape.
Yeah, I remember that now, just because, again, I haven't played this game in a couple years, and this is the part...
I haven't played this game in ever, so you're up on me on that one.
Yeah, this is the part I'm having a hard time remembering, because back in the day, this part was, for me, the least interesting part until the end. So, to me, this is like, okay.
Well, you see, I'm into it, because you're playing this as well as I could hope to play it on my first run-through, so...
Yeah.
But it's a legitimately, interesting adventure, and it's really cool to see all the different creatures and character designs and ideas that went into this game.
Oh, that's half the fun of everything in this game. Just seeing everything coalesce together. And that way we can kind of get an idea, because this is a game that it takes the best elements from Square games, in my opinion. And I already said that, it's basically the squariest game ever.
The squarest game that's ever been squared.
Yes. But that's kind of what I love about it, is that it takes This is as far as like an SNES RPG can go for me.
54.
Yeah, these things are
That's
tough.
pretty damage. Yeah, I don't know if it's like an old school gamer thing in me or what, but I find so much more creativity in this game than I do in a lot of modern games.
Well, that's kind of the thing with that. Like, all right, sure.
I think kind of this is Hal's theory of like artistic medium, I guess, is that when a medium is more limited, it actually forces the creators to experiment more. But when a medium has evolved to the point that it has so much power and like you take movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like movies these days have so many like special effects they can do, so many CG creatures they can create, but in the past they had to creatively find ways to depict that. Either they, if they had a monster, they don't just call up ILM and be like, make us a monster. They had to make a puppet out of it or something like that. And so, but that forces creativity. Like the original Alien in Alien is scary because they don't want to show it on screen. But the real reason why they don't want to show it on screen is because half the time it's a puppet and half the time it's a very tall person in a costume.
Basically, what up?
But it makes it so much scarier as a result. Whereas, like, nowadays they can just be like, we'll CG up an alien, and no, it's everywhere on screen, and it's no longer scary. The same thing kind of goes for this, where because they're forced to be creative with how they use the medium, it becomes a lot more interesting and unique. Whereas nowadays everything's got to have photorealistic graphics with color-corrected shading and textures and bulk mapping. That's why I really like games that go in for like unique visual styles. Like if we ever get a chance to play Zelda Breath of the Wild, I'm just going to go on a massive tangent about how beautiful it is. Because it used cell shading. And Chrono's dead again.
Yeah, that's why I got all the revives. I remember just dreading this bit here when I was playing it through the first time.
Well, this guy was tough the first time, but now you got two of them.
Yeah.
But if you destroy his rock that he throws,
I'm-
would that be the best solution?
I'm gonna try, because he actually gets a lot of hits off. He's very speedy, but I also have to make sure...
Jeez.
Let's, cure beam. Okay. Because the rock actually takes a lot of damage, and he should be dead.
Alright, the rock is down. So we just have these cave apes.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot.
Although, a creature with wings like that, I feel like, isn't necessarily a cave creature. I like that little angel that goes down. It kind of reminds me of the Zelda fairy.
But they do actually take... Here's the thing with these... The gimmick of the... Oh, dang it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he does enough...
Chrono is dead again!
Chrono just keeps dying. Alright.
Chrono is a strong proponent of comic book death.
Chrono... yes, yes he is. Anyway. Okay.
A good thing Robo is made out of hard metal.
The gimmick of this one is apparently they take the most damage from regular attacks. Alright. But they do allow us to level up really quickly.
Better heal up.
Yeah, in case... Alright, I'm gonna use... I'm gonna tech this. So, Robo. That's also why I brought Robo along. He, can,
Now, what about Mara? Would she be able to heal us?
Yes, she can. I just brought
But
Robo...
she's not as tanky.
Yeah, I just brought Robo along also because I like him. I'm just gonna make sure we're all good. We're gonna reach a village soon where we'll be able to do a bit more healing. You get items and shop from that. I'm sorry for spoiling stuff there, but...
Oh no, we've been spoiled that there's a village later on in the game. Whatever will we do?
Oh, Mesomail. That's actually good. So...
okay. Can we give that to Chrono?
I don't know.
To improve his survivability.
Hold it. Oh, I was doing that. Yes. So, he's now a little bit more tankier and should be fine. Chrono is a balanced character, so this is just... Any stat boost you can give him is just good.
Yeah. Here goes those flying Rexes. Avian Rexes.
Like, I do the most damage with my regular attacks, so at this point, I'm just
The unique geometry of these levels definitely reminds me of, like, Golden Sun. I know I already said that about this game, but it holds true.
I can see that. Golden Sun did kind of feel a bit of a spiritual successor to this game to an extent. But
well, it was a good classic game, because I hadn't played a whole lot of games like that at the time, so it was really fascinating to me.
I always used to remember Golden Sun as a game with a lot of text in it when I was younger.
It does. It definitely has those long cutscenes where everybody's got to comment on whatever's going on.
Yes. Let's see. We're going up. And blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm making sure. Okay, so...
Robo has this really hurried run. He's like, oh, I gotta get there. I gotta get to school. I'm late.
I kind of dig it. And...
What's this?
Oh, this is important for later. So that's actually hinting at something.
That's like the sunset and the distance or something.
No, it's not, actually.
Is that a rift in time and space?
No, it's something else. It's something very important, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Is that where Lavos touched down?
Oh, man, and you said you haven't played. Now, it's hinting at something coming. I'm trying to remember, because the Dactyl stage is... This was a part in the game where I was just frustrated by initially, and I had to look up a guide, and I think I might have to do that again.
Well, I mean, we came this far, and more avians.
I might want to go back to the Time Rift. So that way...
Is this not the way we're supposed to go?
Maybe, but well, here's the thing. I want to go back and shop and get items.
Yeah, I'm with that.
So we might actually have to just make a stop by and prep up again.
Now, are we going to be able to find better equipment for this part, or is it just healing items?
We're probably just going to have to do healing items. And this is kind of one of those frustrating things about RPGs. Sometimes you just have to do. And like I said, I don't remember every part in this game exactly. But we're going to have some fun. We're going on a quest. We're going on an adventure through the land of time.
I mean, wouldn't we be in the land before time?
Alright, I'm just gonna run.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
Is that holding L and R at the same time, like Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Get away!
And that's what you do, and it just clears the screen.
Wow. Victory never has come so easily.
By cowardice. So that's kind of one of the things you're just going to have to do here.
To quote Starscream, sometimes cowards do survive.
I'm just going to heal up Chrono in case we run into more of that. But no, I don't want to deal with this at this point, because the things are tough and they do a lot of damage. And
it does seem like it.
It's not fun to deal with at this point. There is a gimmick, I know about that, but I'm trying to remember exactly what to do here. I'm going to...
Oh, not these guys.
Yeah, I'm just going to avoid it entirely. Because why not? Why not just avoid your problems in life?
That's what I do.
Don't we all? But now, I'm trying to remember, because there is something we're going to have to search for here.
Well, you just trigger those rocks to fight you.
Yeah. But if you... There's actually a gimmick with them. You see, they didn't have the holes on them.
Yeah.
We didn't attack them, they didn't wait, so it's easier to run away from them.
Yeah, because I noticed you ran away instantly.
Yeah. It's just... Yeah, this game has mechanics like that. That if you run into enemies like that, it gives you options for just avoiding combat if you need to.
I appreciate all that. Since, yeah, the first RPG I ever played was Mario RPG, and then I went from that to, like, Pokemon. And so I got really used to the whole idea of random battles to get locked into. And the idea that you can kind of avoid battles and not constantly have the screen explode in your face with battles is very nice.
Yep. And I just avoided that guy entirely.
Good job.
So you can do stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna have to look some stuff up.
So we're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine and figure stuff out.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to figure stuff out here, and I might go back to the time portal to see if there might be story elements I might have missed to activate stuff. So until then, I think I'll get back to the end of time and we'll end the episode there so I can remember things. Or
Mystic Mountains. Wait, was that where we came from?
yeah, the Mystic
Alright.
Mountain.
And we got these little Dragon Ball demon boys.
Yep,
over
and
here.
I just got. I don't think I
Just
can.
spinning.
Well, I can't. Oh, that. So much for avoiding combat. Cyclone.
But we're bold enough to defeat these guys.
We're bad enough dudes, I would say. I'm thinking I didn't get the other dude. Oh well.
Were they hostile then?
Well, once we're in battle, yes. We're gonna do my favorite attack, the laser spin.
Initiating rave protocol.
Yep. One of the things I like with Luca is that if there's an attack that's close to her, she actually just hits him with the butt of her gun.
There, I have given you a hip party. Enjoy.
Chrono just is like, yeah, I'm gonna crit you because I'm Chrono.
In the year 1000 AD, they don't know what a rave is.
No, they don't. But that's, but this is, you know, the past. They do give you a lot of experience points, and this, I think, is meant to grind up some characters if you need it. To an extent. So we're just gonna have to take out these dudes.
We can't avoid them. We can't run from them.
Not at, well, once that happened, no. We can run if we want to, but let's see. Yeah, we ran. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Runner! There are some items that allow you to do a guarantee run if you need to. So, like all good RPGs, they have like a way to guarantee a run. So, we're going to go here, and I'm going to try and remember stuff and go back. Because at this point, we're going to jump into time!
Wee.
Woo-wee!
Old man says, "Hey." All right, Space Cadets. So, we've got a taste of prehistoric time.
Yes.
And next time on Hal and Dave's Trip to Jupiter, we are going to delve even deeper.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you will all join us.